Many of us here in the Northern Hemisphere have already put our boats up for the year, but that doesn't mean we gotta stop utilizing our boat. There's always secondary purposes for it, kinda like we see right here. Welcome back guys, it is your boy Broncos Guru, and it's this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. Just a quick reminder, we are in the middle of a Broncos Guru Christmas, and we are doing a giveaway in every video this month. The only requirements to be qualified, you must be a subscriber, you must hit the like button, and leave a comment below, and I'll pick my favorite comment, and somebody's winning a Drain Plug Mafia tumbler. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like button, and let's get this episode started. Our first subject we're going to talk about this week is being a little forgetful out there on the water. Of course, as boaters, we are all human and we make mistakes. Kind of like when you tie back up to the yacht, but you trim the motors up but forgot to turn them off. I'm not quite sure how much longer these motors will last like that with no water in there cooling them off. Or the time you took your drag boat out and you all of a sudden forgot you weren't in your yellow submarine and you were in the drag boat. But heck, this is just an honest mistake that could happen to any of us out there on the water on any given day. At least you remembered how to get the hatch open so you can get out of this boat before it sinks. And then of course, there's always the times when you're out there enjoying yourself out on the lake with your friends and you forget about old Jones sandbar. But even worse, you forget to remind your friend that it's an absolutely horrible idea to ride in the bow of the boat while at speed. But I kind of got a feeling that's a message these two are not going to forget for a while. Or when you're getting off the vessel and you forget to take that last step and well, you wind up almost face planting into the dock trying to get onto it. I'm sure everybody had a good time with this one. Or when you're trying to get that perfect picture for the gram and as the captain you forget you're supposed to stop before you hit the waterfall. And then of course there's always one of my favorites when you head down to the lake but forget to fuel up before you get there.
Of all things, we run out of diesel on the interstate and Matt has to start the boat up to push us to the gas station. We ain't rednecks, I don't know who is. Wow. Woo, we made it.
Our next subject will be the unexpected things that you will see or have happen to you while out on the water. Kind of like when you're chilling on the beach, just relaxing with some family and friends, and all of a sudden you realize something is trying to steal your bimini top, probably because it's in a little better shape than theirs. You gotta get down there and defend your boat any way you can, especially when things like this happen. Then of course there's always the unexpected obstacle that can always pop into your way no matter what you're doing in your boating lifestyle. You could be out there just chilling on your ski having a good time and the next thing you know a tree just pops up out of nowhere and well, you wind up in that tree. And this is nobody's favorite and that is the unexpected visitor. When you're out there with your family relaxing at the sandbar, everybody's anchored up having a good time and some people decide they're going to drop in unexpectedly and uninvited and bring additional guests with them when they do it. But this one really is a pretty wild scene. Right here you're going to see this jet skier is going to come carving in between a bunch of boats all anchored up at the sandbar and of course several of these boaters are going to get mad at him while police are in hot pursuit of this gentleman. It really is always wild to me to see these kind of pursuits happen. Really, it doesn't matter if the jet ski's faster than the police boat or not, you're never going to be faster than the radio that's on this police boat, so more than likely he's already got reinforcements on the way, and all he's ever going to do if he does lose you is report you over the radio from your last known position, and likely somebody's just going to intercept you at a different spot. The ski does seem to be a little bit lucky so far, weaving in and out of traffic and kind of getting away, but I would still say in this situation it's a whole lot more likely that this ski eventually does get caught. Now, not always when the unexpected happens in the water is it a bad thing. Kind of like when you're out there on your little adventure tour around the islands and your guide decides, hey, let's take this shortcut, and you see him start heading into a cave. And of course, you think you've seen these scenes in a movie and that this does not end well, but then you remember this is why you put your fate in the hands of a trained professional guide and you were rewarded with a very special experience out on a boat. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening in your waterways, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know. And you might see your stories over here, just like Calumet IS, Heidi Hanford, Jacob Valdez 7, Jones Donald 1, Picasso West, and that Jeep called Bruiser did this week. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button. If not, we're coming to steal your drain plug.